Ooh. God damn, that was a good one. Oh, I haven't seen one like that in ages. Jeez. Are you alright? I mean, of course you're not, you're dead. Wow. You had a whole piano fall on your head. That's crazy. What are you, Sylvester the Cat? That's some Looney Tunes level shit right there. Who am I? Well, I am your very own Grim Reaper. You can call me Death. You died. I'm sorry to say. It sucks, but it is what it is. You know, no need to get upset about it. What's happening? I just told you. You died. See that piano there? Yeah, that fell on you. It looks like they were moving a piano into the top story of that apartment building, and you just so happened to be walking right underneath it as the rope snapped. That really sucks. I mean, talk about unlucky, am I right? God. Well, either way, it happened, and yeah, you're dead now. I mean, why else would time be stopped for you? Look around. The cars aren't moving. The birds are stood still in the sky. Well, birds don't really stand, do they? The birds are flying still in the sky, and everybody stopped moving. Time has stopped. And do you know why? Because time has stopped for you. Because you're dead. That's what happens when you die. Time ends. Or at least your perception of it anyway. Yeah, really sucks. I'm sorry. How are you feeling? Scared? Confused? You don't really believe you're dead? Look at that mess on the floor. Just look at it. What does that tell you? This isn't a bad dream, unfortunately. Come here. No, I'm sorry, but I mean, now you believe me, don't you? I just pinched you. Yeah, pinch yourself as much as you like. It's not a bad dream. This is the real deal. It's all over. You're dead. Whoa. Calm down. Don't freak out on me, dude. It's all good. It's all good, okay? It's just death, alright? You just died. Don't panic. Everything's gonna be fine. Well, yeah, but I mean, death it's a natural part of life. What, did you think that shit was never gonna come for you? Death is always gonna come for you, my darling. It comes for the best of us. It came for me at some point, and now I'm here doing this crappy job. Death is inevitable. So don't fear it, don't worry about it. It's no different than eating or sleeping or drinking or... oh, I ain't gonna say the last one, but it's just a natural part of being a human. So please don't fret over this, alright? Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, I know, but it is what it is, okay? Look, everybody says that. Everybody says they had so much to live for and all this shit. You know, a few weeks ago, I reaped somebody who was 102 years old. Now, you'd think at that age they'd welcome death like an old friend, but nope, it was the same shit that you're doing now, panicking and being like, oh, I had so much to live for, I had like a bingo game next week, or whatever the old geezer enjoyed. The fact of the matter is, everybody says that, alright? You're not special, you're just another human. Humans live, they eat, they drink, I'm not going to say the last one, and then they die. And that's fine. That's beautiful, in fact. The fact that you were alive is so incredible. Life is such a gift. And now you get to move on to the next stage of existence, the next step. I don't really know what happens after it because I never experienced it. We'll get more into that some other time, but yeah, so what I have to do now is either take you to the light or the dark. People who have been absolute arseholes through their entire life go to the dark. Now, that being said, it takes a lot of scrutinising from the higher-ups to send you to the dark. That's why it seems like evil people last forever, because it just takes so long to judge them, you know? And the light is where the vast majority of people go. That's where good, honest, hard-working people go. Okay? Like you. You seem like a good, honest, hard-working people. I highly doubt you're a serial killer. So I'm not going to take you to the dark. You have nothing to worry about. That being said, your judgment hasn't been cast yet, which is very strange. Normally it's been cast weeks before you die. And I haven't got it. I'm still waiting for the scroll to appear. Oh, okay, there we go. That was quick. Look, it came as we was talking, right? Serendipity and all, but let me have a look. Oh. Oh dear. No, you're not going to the dark. But you're not going to the light either. Very strange. I had a feeling this might happen. This has only happened twice throughout the 1,000 years that I've been doing this. Very strange indeed. You haven't been judged. The judgment paper is blank. That means the higher-ups couldn't determine whether you were supposed to go to the dark or the light. That is a very, very weird thing to happen. I'm sure you was good throughout your entire life, but there's more factors at play when it comes to this, based on what you would have done, or what your offspring would have done. There's a lot of factors at play when it comes to your judgment. Now, they don't judge you based off what your son was going to do, but if your son was going to change humanity for the better, then normally they'd keep you around. But here, there's just so many contributing factors to your judgment that they just couldn't make it. So that means I get to choose. I can choose whether you go to the dark or the light. Yeah, normally in situations like this I would just straight up choose the light because, you know, I'm a nice death. There are some Grim Reapers out there that would almost always choose the dark because they were very, very bad in real life. You see, I was a human as well at one point. I lived over 1,500 years ago. A very long time ago. I know, look pretty good for my age, don't I? I died at the age of 27. Ironically in a bar fight, so it was a pretty lame death. But the exact same thing that's happening to you right now happened to me. My Grim Reaper was left to make the decision. And he gave me the third option. See, there's not just light or darkness, there's one more. And that is purgatory, which is what I'm in now. You see, the way this works is I can give you your life back. You will wake up after I snap my fingers as if nothing happened. The whole day will be reset. Well, your perception of the day will be reset anyway. And you'll be given quite a strong premonition not to walk down that very same path that just killed you. You see where that piano dropped? You'll just innately know not to walk through there. Now, in return for that knowledge and that gift of life, when you do die, you'll become my trainee, and I will teach you to become a Grim Reaper. Now, just because you've been brought back to life doesn't mean you're guaranteed life. Doesn't mean you'll live till you're 85. You could literally die 24 hours afterwards, because that's how long you get given from me. You get given an extra 24 hours. And afterwards, you might live 60 years, you might live 85, you might live 5 minutes. The fact of the matter is, it's all up to luck afterwards. So, do you want the third option? Do you want to wake up tomorrow as if you haven't died, as if nothing's ever happened and this was just a terrible bad dream? Or do you want to go to the light or the dark? What would you prefer? I don't know what's in the light, I just know it's light. I know it's warm, I know it's welcoming. I don't know what's in the dark, I know it's cold, I know it's empty, and I know it's not very welcoming. So I can't tell you, unfortunately, what lies afterwards. But I can say that the ones you loved are behind the light. They went to it, and they are in there. So, perhaps you'll see them again if you go to the light. You won't see them in the darkness, though. It's quite difficult to see in the dark, even when you're dead. You want more life. But what if you die 5 minutes after the 24 hours I give you? See, for 24 hours you will technically be completely immortal. But after that, it's up to you how long you live. You think it's worth the risk? Well, almost anybody would say that. I said that. And yeah, I come back to life again after my bar fight. And then, 3 weeks later, I died of an infection. Antibiotics wasn't around at that point, unfortunately. So I got 3 weeks. Now, I do know of another Grim Reaper who did the same thing, and he got 94 years after he made that deal. So he got really lucky. Now, you might be lucky, and you might be unlucky like me. So are you absolutely sure you choose to live? Wow, you are very brave, aren't you? Remember, you shouldn't sign this lightly, because when you become a Grim Reaper, that's all you'll ever be. For as long as there's life, there will be death, and you are death, which means you will exist eternally in this purgatory that I find myself in. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not all bad. We can watch some pretty cool stuff. I still have a sense of taste and a sense of smell, so I can enjoy a croissant while I'm waiting for somebody to get hit by a bus. But it can get very boring. The absence of love, the absence of family. Truth be told, it's kind of like going to the dark, but with a nightlight. Doesn't really do much. Still kind of sucks. Well, aren't you just precious? You think you deserve more life, do you? Oh, humans. I know I was one once, but since I've been enlightened, since I've had thousands of years to ponder, to grow, to change, to become more, I realise how ridiculous you all are. If you want my recommendation, I'd say choose the light. But you being a greedy human, of course you want more life, even if it costs you an eternity. Okay then, shake my hand, and if you do, you will officially be my apprentice. You will wake up tomorrow as if nothing has ever happened, and you may be given a lot of life or not much. But either way, at the end of it, you're mine. Do you understand? Then put her there, pal. Enjoy what time you have left, because when you're done, you are all mine. Farewell, human. Enjoy your life.
Woo!